Put your head on my.
This is the Coffee First podcast, the podcast for creators by creators.
Yeah, it is.
The creator that we have on here today is the one, the only, ThaGoddezz.
Yeah, hey y'all.
And it's cool to have you on here because
Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie, when I met you and you was on there, you said, everybody turn on your phone lights at Beast Bodega. And you had the whole scene with the lights.
Yeah.
That shit was dope. I ain't
Yeah.
And you smooth, and you was singing some smooth shit too.
Yeah.
Like you was singing like you was actually cooking on the mic. So,
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie. You
I appreciate
talented as
you.
fuck.
I appreciate you, honestly. Thank you.
So I'll ask you that later. It's the main question that I have.
Okay.
What's your morning routine? But you don't have to answer that right now.
Okay.
For right now, I want you to shout out, talk your shit for a little bit. Where we can find you, what you be doing, how you be moving in the community.
Okay. Well, my name is ThaGoddezz. You can find me on my social media at ITZZZTHA Goddess. Honestly, I'm everywhere in the community, y'all. I support and I love the community, everybody, every part of it. I try to show up and show out for everybody. I try to step my foot in and dip into any place and every place that I see that's given an opportunity or I can give an opportunity to. Me personally, I like to speak to the youth of the community. I like to let people, well, I wouldn't say just the youth, but I like to let people know that you're not alone. In the situation you go through, no matter what, we're all human. I'm human, you're human. We all going to go through the same things or something that you can relate to. So like, that's what I like to, that's kind of what my input in the community is. It's like, I'm the voice, but also the mirror.
Okay. All right. I like that. It's cool having you here. It's weird doing this at the Dunkin' Donuts though, because this is the first time I've done it at a spot like this. I'm not going to lie. Like,
No,
it's cool, but it's different than like a show set. You know what I mean? Because like when I'm doing it at a show, it's like, yeah, we at a show.
Yeah.
Actually doing it at I ain't even done it at a Starbucks.
No,
which is weird.
That's fire though.
I should do it at a Starbucks.
Yeah, next time you gotta do Starbucks. Yeah.
I did hooked on Kofax a few times, but the basement being in the basement is kind of like,
yeah,
you know, weird.
I mean, it's coffee first. Why not come to, you know, the best coffee you can get? It's like I'm playing.
Dunkin', hey, is the coffee here good?
I've been honestly hooked on Dunkin' for like the last month or so, and child, it's the best coffee I done had from a store. Let me tell you
Better
that.
than Starbucks coffee?
Yeah, because it's not super sweet. Like Starbucks is full of sugar, and don't get me wrong, their drinks are good, but like, oh, they be so fucking sweet.
Is it better than 7-Eleven coffee?
Oh yeah.
Somebody told me 7-Eleven coffee was the best coffee. That's how I looked at them too.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up, I was like,
I'm gonna be nice.
Like,
Because what?
Nah,
What kind of coffee are you drinking?
I don't even drink coffee, but I know one thing: I would never drink from 7-Eleven.
See, I really don't drink coffee. If I do, it's something cold like this. So like,
okay.
I don't know. Lately though, Dunkin' been on my mind.
Is this how you start your day up, like with some coffee?
Not usually, but lately I have. Yeah.
Okay.
I used to when I was growing up, which is the crazy part.
Okay.
Like as a kid, I used to drink coffee in the morning. That's probably why I'm so fucking short. But
this coffee, I did hear that coffee stunts your growth.
It's a myth, but at the same time, I don't think so because I'm short as shit.
I mean, you're a woman.
So my female siblings are taller than me. They're like 5'9", 5'8".
I mean, that's still short. Cause like,
I'll tell you,
like 6'1".
You're not even.
Maybe
right.
6. I know I'm 6 feet. Maybe 6'1". Hopefully 6'2".
Hopefully, see, like with my shoes on.
You know, with my shoes on, I put them soles, the extra inch on them soles. You know, I'm 6'3". What you mean? Like, I'm over here like, yes.
You're stupid.
Which I don't know how, because my parents are both so short.
Really?
Like,
see, my mom's taller than my dad, but I got all my dad's genes, and then all my siblings have my mom's genes, so they're tall. All my siblings.
How many siblings you got?
From my mom, I have 8. My mom had 9, and then on my dad's side, I have 3. Yeah.
So you gotta fight for that Thanksgiving food.
Listen.
You over here
I go in there for
fighting
seconds, and there ain't no more yams, there ain't no more cornbread. I'm confused. It's like, no, we always have big ass meals.
One time.
No
like,
facts. Facts though.
I could not do it.
Facts. So I mean, it was fun. Like,
that's dope.
In the house, you know, there was so many different bonds. So like, I go fuck with my brothers and I go fuck with my sisters, and I was kind of in the middle. Like, I'm 4 years younger than my older sister, and I'm 3.5 years older than my younger sister. So it's like, I was in the middle, so I could kind of just like move around the way I wanted to, and then I had my own little personal space. But it was cool. It was
dope.
a lot of us. It was cool.
That's cool though. I mean, a big family is always cool.
Hell yeah.
I got like I got a big family, but not in the siblings way. Like cousins, uncles, aunties, and stuff. My mom has a lot of kids. My auntie, she got mad kids.
We got mad kids.
Like, she was, I don't know what she was doing, but she got kids.
Back then in them days, they was stressing.
They didn't have no condoms. That's what it was.
Okay.
They had no condoms, no birth control back in the day. So they was just popping them out.
Popping them out like fucking.
Here's another one. New month, new kid type shit.
No, facts. I'm not gonna lie, that was my mama, because my younger sister, they're like stair steps. The most is like 2-3 years in between them. They're like stair steps back to back to back to back.
You know, that's like Irish twins. If they're like,
no, I do have Irish twin brothers. They're born less than a year apart, and they're like 6 days apart. Yeah, they're the same age for like 6 days.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's not cool.
That's cool. Why?
It's not. Well, I mean, technically, I got like Irish triplets because my daddy was a Rolling Stone.
I already know what's up.
So I have 3 brothers who are all in the same age group, and they're like the same ages for like 6 days to a couple months.
Okay. Okay.
It's ridiculous.
Do you have a twin?
Hell no. I'm the only one in my age group.
For real?
Yep, I told you my older sister's 4 years older than me, and my younger sister's 3 years younger than me.
Unique shit.
Okay, you feel me?
Unique shit.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
That's what it is.
That's cool. That's cool. What made you get started into music?
So honestly, I like to say that I was doing it in the womb, because I honestly came out, and since the moment I could walk and talk, I've been humming and singing and doing what I could, playing instruments. I started playing piano. My great aunt and uncle got me a piano when I was like 3 and a half.
Okay.
There's pictures of me freaking playing it with my little microphone on the side, singing the song and shit.
Singing in the shower and
yeah,
shit.
Exactly. I did my first little play. I was in like kindergarten. I was the lead singer, so I've honestly been doing it a long time.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I love singing.
That's cool.
Hell yeah.
So how did singing go into like doing the modeling part?
So the modeling part really recently started. I've always wanted to like dabble into it. I just never had the confidence to do it necessarily. So the more confident I'm becoming as a woman and like actually learning my beauty, and like not saying that I didn't like my skin tone, but you know, growing up as a dark skinned girl in the era we grew up in, it was fun, you know, so it was hard. And so like I never really looked in the mirror. I never seen myself as ugly, but I never looked in the mirror and was like, oh, I'm a beautiful girl. So like once I started like going out and putting myself together and becoming a woman, I started to see that. And then also people were telling me, and I'm like, okay, maybe I could kind of like dabble into stuff. I would see pictures of myself off guard, and I'm like, okay, you know, that's a good angle. I like that or whatever. So it actually took my brother, new kid, to get me into modeling. He pretty much snatched me into a freaking fashion show one day. It was like, here, sis, put this on, you're gonna walk. And that's pretty much how it started for me, I said.
Yeah, that's how it got to thrown into the fire.
Yeah, literally.
Like, is this it or not?
Yeah,
that's how I gotta do it.
And I've always been like very creative with like what I want to do as far as like my own image necessarily. So when I was able to start taking pictures and seeing that, like it became fun. I'm still very nervous when I do it, but like I enjoy it because like I'm able to be my quirky, weird self without like judgment. So,
it's just you.
Yeah, it's just me.
Expressing yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the people that applied and love it, they love you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
That's how I guess like when I started doing music, my cousin, he was doing a show. He invited me to the show. And at the show, he was like, yeah, I'm doing this song. And that was the song me and him were on. So he was like,
just throwing you up there. Nigga, yeah.
I was like,
get on the stage, bro.
Bro, I can't wait. Hold up. Wait.
Yeah, you just gotta get up there.
Came on, I just went on there and I had fun on the stage. And I
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Hell yeah, that's what you gotta do. Hell yeah.
You get thrown in that fire, you'll realize that I do this.
Yeah, exactly. Once you realize like you can have fun with it, becomes natural because it's something that you were already naturally doing before there was an audience. So yeah. That's dope as fuck.
So how is it like balancing, what do you use to balance the music and the modeling so you don't do too much of one, too much of the other, lose yourself in one and lose yourself out of the other, like type shit? So at the end of the day, I'm an artist first. And I stand on that. Like I'm always gonna put my music before anything else when it comes to creativity, just because that's who I am. I am the goddess as far as an artist. But it's kind of easy to balance it. I would say they pretty much come neck and neck, because you know when you're at shows, you're already getting pictures taken. You're already, oh, let's take a picture. Oh, I took pictures of you on stage. So it kind of just becomes like
like a sister partnership almost. But you can definitely get like too involved in one. Like I have got a little too involved in my modeling sometimes, and like I've pushed off shows or like not took opportunities because I'm like, okay, I want to go model. So it is like definitely having to learn that balance. But because they do run neck and neck, it's not too much of a like missing out on something or like not giving too much to the other. That makes sense.
Yeah. There's opportunities everywhere at the end of the day.
Exactly.
You miss the opportunity, but there's 2 more opportunities.
Exactly, right behind it. Exactly. Yep. They're like buses. You miss one, another one coming 10 minutes later. You good.
I like that. Hold up. You need to make that a quote. Like
facts are
opportunities are like buses. You miss one, another
one's coming 10 minutes later.
Exactly. Oh, that's the quote. You put that in the song.
That's fuck.
That'd be cool. So on here, I like to ask all creators that I bring on here, what's your morning routine?
My morning routine, I'd say my morning routine is a little hectic. I like organization, but then like because I got ADHD, I move in unorganized like ways.
Okay.
But I have dogs, so like I usually wake up and the first thing I do is I'll take 2 of my dogs out. I'll feed them. The third one I'll feed inside, get them ready, and then I immediately go and I get my face ready. I wash my face, I wash my hands, and brush my teeth, and lotion down my face and stuff. I'm ashamed to say this, y'all, but then I get to scrolling on Instagram for like 5 minutes before I even do anything.
Why is that bad? You gotta stay in tune.
Because like you're not supposed to get on social media the first thing in the morning. Like that shit rots your brain. It's not good for you.
You brush your teeth, wash your face, you walk your dog. That ain't first thing in the morning.
I mean, yeah, you right. But I honestly I'll get on Instagram and I'll scroll and I'll see like what's going on for the day, and like I'll check like if I should post for the day or if people are active enough or what type of posts I should make and stuff like that. Just because with being an artist, you have to stay real productive on your social media. Yeah. So I've been learning that, and I've been trying to stay consistent with that. Yeah. So I have added that into my morning routine, but for the most part, that's it. And then I'll stretch, eat some fruit, and get my day started. Okay. You do yoga or just? I don't want to say yoga. I guess I do some yoga positions, but I mostly just stretch because I used to be a big athlete in high school. So I don't want my little muscles to get all tense and stuff. What you play? I used to play basketball. I ran track and I danced. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Point guard? You know it. What was crazy is I switched from point guard and I used to play center. I know I'm a little person, but I was mad aggressive. How did you play center? Dude, listen, people always ask me this. So I promise you, if I call my coach, he will vouch for me. I was aggressive. Like I've been playing basketball since I was like 5. So like, you was blocking shots. I could jump. You got some videos of you blocking shots? I actually do have footage from my high school. Send me a video, please, because I'm not saying it as I want to see so to prove it, but I want to see because that shit's dope. I'm putting it on a clip on here. That is funny. Yeah. Yo, that's I used to love basketball. Like if I didn't get injured, then like honestly, not only did I get injured, but like in high school I really shifted to music like my junior year. So if I wouldn't have like done that, I probably would have been like playing up in the college somewhere, honestly. Because it was one of my second passions, not gonna lie. Yeah. Being an athlete is dope. I used to play football. So hell yeah. What position? Wide receiver. Hell yeah. But my school sucked. I was getting hurt and we was losing. That does not add up. I'm not gonna get hurt to take an L. I kept getting hurt playing basketball too. Like I broke like 4 fingers. I freaking cracked my knee. I twisted my ankle multiple times. It was bad. I bet you do break a lot of fingers playing basketball. Yeah, and honestly, like I would break a finger and I'd keep playing up throughout the game, and then my coach would be like, "Why are you holding your hand like that?" And I'm like, let's just keep playing. Like, you got adrenaline up. Yeah, because if adrenaline's up, you're good. You know what I mean? Exactly, you be like, all right, cool. Then I get home and be like, oh, mom, my finger's stuck. Yeah, it hurt. But it's all good if you hit 40 points in that game. Most of the games we won, so it's like it's all good. Okay, it's like a battle. Which one you want? You want the win here, or you want you win with the? Yeah, you gotta figure it out. Finger gonna heal. They're talking shit, and that L that they take, it's not gonna heal. That's gonna go on our record. Yeah. So we can't go out like that. And then when they see it and you see you again, you're gonna be like, I beat you last time with a broken finger. With a broken finger. Now guess what you about to get cooked. Okay, that part. That's all it is. What you mean? So, what made you like start the whole dreadlock business in the way of your passion of modeling, doing the music, then you do dreads? Yeah. Like,
this is a whole triple threat
Triple
business
threat,
that
yeah.
you're doing.
Yeah. So I've honestly, again, I'm an older sister, so braiding has kind of always been in like my responsibilities necessarily. I took a love for braiding and doing people's hair when I was in like high school. I used to do my mom and my sister's hair, and I don't know, it was the way they felt after like I did their hair, like, oh gosh, Egypt, this looks so good, or oh my god, I feel so pretty, like that. Them feeling good made me feel good. Oh shit, made me feel good. So I was like, okay, I think I like this. And then I specifically got into locks about 5 years ago. I was dating this gentleman who had locks, and I did hair, so I was like, might as well, try to learn something new. And then I started my locks, and I really fell in love with just the journey of locks.
That's 5 years?
Almost.
Yeah, your hair go fast.
Well, this is extensions, boo, but my hair is like past my shoulders right now.
That's still fast.
Yeah. It did grow pretty fast.
Extensions are like right here.
Yeah, this is all an extension. My hair, this is a little piece of my hair right here.
Oh, that's still fast. That's still long.
Yeah, it is pretty long. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'll wake up and like take my hair out the bun. I'll be like, oh damn, I forgot I had this much hair.
It is a lot though. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, having lots of food. Yeah. Oh my gosh, my first 2 years, like, I used to see the memes of like, oh, I can't even eat peacefully because of my locks, and I didn't really get it until one day I'm eating some freaking yogurt and I go to take a bite, whole lock full of yogurt. I said, wow, this is disgusting. Like, I was very upset.
I get irritated by that every
yes
time.
I be having to tie my hair all the way back, because stop playing with me. I do not want no hair in my foot. I don't care if it's mine. But yeah, I fell in love with the journey of locks, and I love to help people like understand the journey and just become one with who they are in their ether.
How's it helped you on your journey?
It's helped me a lot because, again, like, I had to learn to build my confidence like a lot, and I feel like my locks really challenged me to do that, because my hair was very, very short when I started them. So it challenged me to like find the beauty behind my hair. Okay. Like, I had to really learn like hair didn't matter no matter what. And then it just like, I don't know, I felt like it just brought my little Nubian out a little more. Like, I felt very royal as my crown grew. Is
that the way you got the name Egypt?
No, so I don't have like a necessary story on how my name became Egypt. I just know my mother was an Egyptologist. She loved Egyptian culture. She loved like just everything. My older sister's middle name is Cairo, so like, yeah, and I think that she chose my name like 2 months before I was born. She was like, either way, it's gonna be Egypt. So when I came out chocolate. I didn't come out like the rest of like other people, white as a baby. I came out chocolate. So the moment she seen that, she was like, yep, it's Egypt. And yeah, like that's my government.
Oh, so that's your government?
Yeah.
I thought that was always like a nickname.
No, that's my government.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that's how it's the goddess. Okay, tight shit.
Is that how you came up with your name and your artist name? It just all ties into it. Yeah, that's cool as fuck. Thank you. So you always held yourself as,
Yeah, I was always taught to
a goddess.
100%.
That
100%. I was always taught as a child that I am a queen, I am a goddess, I am the energy that I create, and I am divine. So I took that and just implemented it in my life completely.
Yeah. That's dope. Yeah. You got to.
Exactly. My mother always taught me my name is who I am. So
if you ain't gonna love yourself,
who gonna love you?
Gonna love you.
Okay.
I mean,
no, nobody gotta love you, but you gotta love yourself.
That is true. I heard this quote. It was like it was on this Instagram page. He said, you got two choices in life. You can either you can either be healthy or be sick.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you're healthy, you good. But if you're sick, you got two choices. You can either get better or get worse. If you get better, you good. But if you get worse, then you got two choices. You can either live or die. And then he said, if you live, you good. But if you die, you got two choices. You can go to hell or go to heaven. You can go to heaven, you are good. But if you go to hell, you got two choices. You either better get burnt extra crispy or be normal. And that crispy, you're gonna need some sauce, and that normal, you're gonna need some sauce too. Like that part. Yeah. The sauce part was my part of the joke. Because I feel like crispy, you gotta get some sauce.
You gotta get extra sauce.
Extra sauce.
Yeah, for real.
Extra crispy, it's pretty much burnt. I ain't gonna that's like
can't do it.
Because do you cook yourself?
I do. I love to cook.
What you be cooking?
I don't say anything, but I grew up on soul food, of course. I grew up with my grandma, and I was always in the kitchen with my grandma, so I can cook a lot, honestly.
Hell yeah, that's dope. See, you don't see a lot of people that can cook. DoorDash be cooking for people a lot.
Okay, now this generation of, I don't want to say necessarily women, I'm just going to say this generation, I'm just so disappointed in the fact that they can't cook. Like, come on, y'all. Do y'all not have grandmas? Do y'all not have moms? Like, right. I'm confused.
Do y'all have people
who cooked for y'all? Like a great aunt, a cousin, or something who like throw down in the kitchen? Like, y'all didn't pay attention to them growing up? Because every time somebody was cooking, my grandpa's a chef. He used to like be a chef for the Denver Broncos. Every time he was in the kitchen, I was right in there with him, watching him cook, tasting everything. What you doing? What you put in? Oh God, what you put in there? What seasoning is that? Because I like food, so
it's about survival at the end of the day too. You go out in the forest.
You better learn to cook some.
You kill that elk. You know how to make that elk fire.
Okay, see.
Come on, man.
See, I can't do the hunting, but I'll do the cooking part. You hunt, I'll cook it for you. We good.
That's hard.
You feel me? Like
how hunters just be like, this motherfucker's eating.
Bro.
Let me snap this nigga's life real quick. You eating? Wrong spot.
Yeah, bang.
I'm like,
he's gone.
Hey, yo,
hunters scare me. I can't.
I had kids. He was trying to go back to this damn can't. Like, yo. Like, but if it's something that's attacking you, go ahead. If it's a fish, go ahead.
See, I don't eat fish.
No? Why not?
I just don't like it. I'm big on smells.
Seafood. No,
I can still cook fish. I can cook fish, but I just don't eat it. Yeah.
You cook it, but you ain't gonna eat it?
Yeah, because I grew up in a house where my family likes fish. So when they ate fish, I just used to eat the sides. Or like the leftover meat in the refrigerator. Like,
I feel that.
I don't know. Again, I'm big on smells. It just don't smell right. And I just don't feel like we got fresh seafood. We're in Colorado.
Oh, hell no. Only thing that's fresh over here would be like a type of salmon. I think it's like, I can't remember the certain name of the salmon, but it's a type of salmon that's fresh, and trout.
Yeah, I know trout's fresh out here, but that's it. And I'm not eating no damn trout.
Nah.
I'm gonna try catfish though, because I have tried shrimp. I don't like it. I cooked it myself. I don't like it. I don't like the texture. I tried salmon. It's too fishy. Like, I know it's a fish, but it tastes like you just got that bitch straight out the water. Like, it's not good to me.
How else would you want a fish to taste?
It don't have to, because I used to eat tilapia growing up, so it don't gotta taste like it was in the water. You feel me? Like, chicken don't taste like it was walking on the grass. I'm confused.
Chicken don't taste like eggs. Like, come on.
Like, what? But I'm gonna try catfish this year. I'm trying 2 different seafoods each year. This year I'm gonna try catfish. I actually tried crawfish.
You don't like catfish? Catfish is good.
Catfish look good, and when it's fried, oh child, I can't wait to have a fried catfish sandwich. It looks so good. I swear it better be good. Like, I'm gonna be so mad.
You gotta go to a right spot.
I wanna go to Welton Street Cafe. Theirs look like it's really good. Or like Generay's.
I can't even talk about that, because like I tried them one time, so one time is not enough to give you an opinion.
See, I grew up on Welton Street Cafe, like, and I just never had their fish, but their chicken sandwiches, I'm just gonna say a lot of shit from there is real good. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna try it from Generay's though. Generay's is real good. Yeah.
Generay's, Welton Street Cafe. I got 2 new spots to try.
Yep. If y'all ain't had them, y'all better go. And I know y'all from here, so I know y'all didn't already had it.
You like Asian food?
I do like Asian food, but again, I'm very picky.
Go to Chubby Cattle.
Chubby Cattle.
Yeah, it's all you can eat.
Okay.
It's like $60.
Okay.
But you got a hot pot. You got the grill, the little.
Yeah.
Unlimited Wagyu beef.
Okay.
And you got sushi.
But then I don't eat sushi. But then the places that you can't take nothing home, huh?
Nah.
See, I don't like that.
That's all you can eat.
But I don't like that.
Beef like this.
Okay, but if I'm gonna eat all my beef, I deserve to take the rest of my beef home.
But that's all you can eat. You gotta get food there.
Well, no, I'm gonna get food.
I ain't saying that you can't take it.
Okay, because I'm still gonna bring my own containers and sneaks for me.
Go ahead, bring the little plastic baggie and be like, yo, I need some more.
Yeah, I need more. I'm gonna be sneaking it. They gonna have to kick me out. Nah, miss, we see you putting that in your bag. Yeah, okay, Am.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm out the door right here.
Right, I'm already leaving, so.
You don't want to stop me.
No, for real. But no, I'm gonna try it. Chubby Cattle. I'm gonna try it.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
I definitely, that's the spot where I just go. I spend like this little $40 on some, all you can eat.
Yeah.
Little chicken that you got to grill.
Yeah.
Chicken breast strips. Well, I don't know, chicken express cuts. I can't call them strips because they're not strips. They're like cuts.
No, but I get what you're saying.
But you just grill that up there. I'll go on my phone, do my social media work, eat a little
Chilling
bit,
and shit.
do my social media work, stay there for about an hour, 2 hours, and then be gone.
Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to try it.
Yeah, it's one of them spots. And they got the little sushi train too.
Because I've been like, I'm very
seaweed.
I do like seaweed.
Seaweed there? Wow.
See, I used to be very bland when it came to like my Asian food, but now I'm trying to like expand my palate. I've tried pho. I think that's how you say it. Yeah. And it's okay. I like it when it's spicy. Like when it's spicy, it's good. And I've been trying like different like noodles and stuff. I like it though. I'm just picky, so I'd be real scared when I try stuff.
Ain't nothing wrong being picky. Shit. Like you said, I don't trust fish out here at all. Because like we're in Colorado. Where are you getting this shit from?
I thought. See, when I say that, people be like, "Oh, they import." Well, clearly, but like,
how long is that delivery?
Has it been? How long did it take to import here?
Are they doing that shit on a jet where it's overnight?
Oh, that's what
are they doing it in a truck?
Because if it's in a truck, I really don't want it.
No, because that's ours.
That's ours.
Yeah.
And even if it's in a plane, depending on where it came from, I don't want it.
It has to be there in one day.
Okay, like I thought I was the only person who felt like that.
A 24-hour day.
The people out here who be like munching on them seafood boils, y'all gonna get sick. I'm telling you.
Only one spot. Juicy Seafood, I trust.
I don't trust Juicy Seafood because they're too popular.
Oh, how they get their shipment, I trust them. That's the only reason why. They get their shipment fresh. Okay,
my brother's girlfriend did have a bag of Juicy Seafood, and it smelled real good. I really want to try the potatoes and the eggs.
But that's only because I asked them how they get their shipment.
And the corn.
I was in there.
That's me. Like, where y'all get this from? And how long did it take to get here?
Yeah.
Was it all iced up?
So you can try Juicy Seafood. They cost some money.
They do.
They don't charge you because.
Do you trust Red Lobster?
To an extent.
Okay.
Hold up.
How do you feel about the new CEO of Red Lobster?
I don't even know.
He's black now.
Okay.
Yeah, he added like seafood bags, the seafood boils.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think they should like make it into like, instead of a wine and dine, a pull up and go?
No. Red Lobster's always had that, like, especially for our community, it's always kind of been like our little wine and dine expensive place.
I feel like they make so much money if they made it like.
But they do have like you can do curbside.
Like this, you know what I mean?
No.
You can pull up and eat, but also
like a drive-through.
You could get your stuff and go.
Well, they do have that, but it's curbside. Like you can order before, or you can order online, and then you can come in and just pick it up from part of the counter and just leave.
Yeah,
they do have that.
They should make it more focused on that.
No. Red Lobster is where you go and take your daughter who just graduated for her first big lobster.
But it's not looked at like that anymore.
I know, right?
It's not looked at as we're going to Red Lobster. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
it used to be like, we're going to Red Lobster.
We going to Red Lobster.
Now it's like, we're going to Red Lobster. Okay.
No, I feel that. That makes sense.
It's like,
but I don't think they should do just like a drive-through thing. And stuff like it still gives that feel. Like it's still like date night vibes.
Okay. Like you going on your first date?
We going to Red Lobster.
Ooh. Okay.
He said, ooh.
You gonna pick me up good?
We going to Red Lobster. That would be me.
I mean, that's better than being like, oh shit, we went to Wendy's.
Oh, we went to Golden Corral. Like what?
We be like, ooh.
Golden Corral. He do not like you, girl.
He was just trying to smash. Don't do that. Nah, that's crazy. And that is true. Based on what you do for the first date, will show your intentions. Sometimes 100%. People will be blind to it. Sometimes they won't. But that shit shows their first intentions. And
don't think that your first date is the first time y'all go out to eat. Your first date is the first time he asks you or she asks you, like, let me take you on a formal date. Okay?
What's the craziest? I guess, the date that you did just to get out of the way? Like, because I did a date where a female asked me out, and I was like, you know what? Yeah. She was like, you choose the spot. I was like, all right, cool. And I did take her to Wendy's. We just chilled, ate some Wendy's, and I was like, cool. And it was just because I wanted to smash. I was like, let's go. All right, we're going to Wendy's. Let's go. But that was just because
that was just to do it type of thing.
Yeah. And that's not how I do dates, but that's how I did that date because.
I mean.
So what was your like? Let me just do it just to do it type date.
So like a couple years ago, me and my ex were going through like a little breakup. We had moved like away from each other, and I was like just doing shit low key. So I went on a date with this African, right? And he was like 7-8 years older than me. And he was claiming to be an African king from some village and shit in Africa.
Oh shit! He was talking up himself for real.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, back home I'm a king and they love me and yeah, I'll buy you houses and I'll buy you everything.
Why you gotta put the accent on though? You don't have to do the nigga like that.
You know, you gotta make it sound like
the accent.
That's how he sounded, and I was like. And I was trying my hardest because, like, I had met him at the gas station, and he was like, "Oh, let me take you on a date." And I was like, "Okay, whatever." I gave him my number. He hit me up a couple days later, and I was like, really, just like, "Okay, whatever, cool." You know, he's gonna pay for it. So we went out, and that's how he was talking the whole time. Yeah, back in my village, I'm a king, and I give you all the riches, and I want to make you my third wife. And I was like, third wife? In my head, like, I'm sitting there thinking, like, EJ, what the fuck is you doing? Like, you always just doing shit just to fucking do shit. So we sat and we went to, I think, Bubba's down the street, and oh my god, all he did was talk the whole time. And in my head, all I could like picture was like, "Fool, get the lions." Like, I could not see nothing else. Like,
You were terrible. You were terrible.
I know. And I was like, he was obsessed though. Like,
but that's the time you just go ahead and run this checkup.
And that's what I did. Like, I just.
Another appetizer.
Yep, I ran that card up that night. Oh god, I got like 3-4 drinks. I had like a big ass lasagna and like a whole bunch of bread. Had a couple salads. I was like, yeah, bro, like I'm just gonna run your card. And then he sent me like $200 the next day, and I like stopped talking to him.
And you stopped talking?
The nigga was dead trying to take me back to Africa.
Like, you didn't have, like, you could have been.
He was trying to take me back to Africa.
Third wife, but not sexual. Like, you could have been third wife, but supporter. Like,
no, he was trying to do too much. And I was like, no. He was like, if I keep sending you money, that means you gotta da da da. And I'm like, actually blocked.
I'm gonna have to delete this part, but there's this white girl that be talking and talking.
For real?
But I be using her for some rides.
Tell ya.
And I'll sit there and let her talk while I just get rides from her or stuff like that.
They be like that.
Like,
I mean, honestly, like I kept it for a cool little minute. Not gonna lie.
Money from
he was paying half my rent for like 2. Okay, like. And then he tried to pay for my passport. He was like, if I get you your passport, your first stop has to be to Africa. And I was like, I'm not going to Africa with you by myself. Like, I'm not coming home if I do that. But yeah, you know, it was cool. It was cool while it lasted.
Oh yeah. Ain't nothing but some pimp moves.
Okay, type shit. You know, a little bit of pimping shit.
A little bit of pimping around with this shit.
That part.
You got it. You got a pimp.
Okay, just a little bit. Just a little bit, you know.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. So, how's it been connecting with this Denver scene as far as like doing your thing?
I'm not gonna lie, so it started off great. I was able to connect with a lot of great people. I was able to network with multiple people in multiple like different areas of the industry. I've been doing this for like 4 years here in Denver, and lately it hasn't been the same. Lately there's a lot of like secret animosity and underlining like hatred, or I don't even want to say hatred, but underlining like jealousy and just like weird stuff going on in the industry, and people pulling, right? Drama, and like a lot of people just pulling random people into their situations and stuff like that. So I just kind of been like sitting back for the most part, because I'm the type, I support everybody. I'm not a pick a side type of person. You know, you beef for who you want to beef with. I'm an artist. Like I said, I'm an artist first. So at the end of the day, like they doing this, I can support them, I'm gonna support them. That is what it is. But I just been like sitting back because it's just too much for me, and I don't do all the drama.
I don't do all, like, that's crazy. Like, why can't I just like, why do I have to stop messing with you just because you don't like that person? Just because you don't
like that person. And like, why, once you see me mess with this person, now you stop messing with me because, like, what?
That's stupid. Like, I'm me.
You, and y'all are y'all. What y'all beef?
Why
that has nothing to do with me.
You? I'm a leader. You know, you're a leader at heart. You don't have to follow somebody. I don't have to follow
you. Like, so I just, you know, and again, I'm a lover. Like, I have no issues with anybody, and I don't want none, but I just let everybody do their thing and stay back because y'all not gonna put me in the mix, child.
And I think that's the hardest part about being a lover.
Yeah.
When you truly just have love in your heart,
yes,
and you like to dabble with being an asshole or doing bad shit or being evil type shit, it's hard because people don't see that. They don't see you. They kind of get the shit mixed up.
Yeah,
They be like,
exactly.
oh, okay, you're just this person. When you're just having fun at that moment.
Yeah, exactly,
you know?
exactly.
When you're a good person and they see you as a good person, they will see that, all right, you just really just like everybody.
And that's
you
what I
see
think
good
is
in
wrong.
everybody. Type.
No, exactly. And that's what I think is wrong with Denver's music scene. I feel like we're constantly mistaking like genuineness for like, oh, I can run you over, or like being a soft ass, or like being a pushover, because it's not what it is. It's that I'm genuine and I don't want to have no issues with you. Like,
you humble.
Y'all want to make this a competition, but at the end of the day, we're all trying to get to the same goal. So why not lift each other up to fucking all grasp the same pole? I'm confused. Like,
you're humble and you know your shit.
And that's
the thing,
that
you don't gotta talk your shit all the time because you are the shit. You know what I mean?
And I don't even like try to put it like that, because at the end of the day, we all are the shit. We just make each other look like shit when we want to sit up here and compete with each other.
Sometimes people talk their shit and try to make themselves look like the big shit.
And now you look stupid.
They reflect. I think that's like reflecting. They be reflecting on how they really feel. And
there's a lot of jealousy. Like, they reflect on the fact, like, at the end of the day, somebody could be further than somebody else, but because they've known them for so long and they started at the same point, now this person is mad that this person is 3 steps ahead. But at the end of the day, what you do is how far you'll get. Like,
that's it.
You can't always, like, maybe you were too focused on pushing that person up and you forgot about yourself, but that's on you. Like, you have to build yourself up to that specific point if you want to get there. And that's what I think is wrong with the scene. Everybody feels like everything's a handout, and it's not. Like, you got to work. It's that hard work, dedication.
I do feel that though, because people be asking for discounts. Oh, can you not? I don't have to pay to get into this show. Oh, you selling something? Let me get it for a discount just because I know you. Like, it's not about that. It's if you really support. But don't be over here like, yeah, because this is my shit, I'm going to get that shit for free.
Yeah, exactly. And that happens a lot.
If you don't do that, fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what is the point? Like, if you're supporting me, you're going to support me fully. You're not going to ask for a discount. You're not going to ask for a secret. You're not going to ask for a favor, because at the end of the day, you're supporting what I'm doing in my business and my image. So,
and if you ain't got,
then don't
let me know. Let me be like, really,
I'm negotiable.
I like what you're doing. I fuck what you doing.
And support
I just can't do it right now.
And support don't always got to be in money.
No, it don't.
You can like my post. You can share my post. You can comment. Support is also your audience. Support is also show the love. Like, we're artists, bro. Like, every view, every like, every type of insight that we get on our posts and our music is what makes us go. It's what makes us people look at us. Support is not always money.
You can just sing the words, sing a line to my song.
Okay, and post it. And I'll be reposting that freaking video for months. Okay.
I bet you gonna remember that person better than the one that gave you that $5 for the merch. Because you'd be like,
that part.
Thank you for buying my merch, but this person really supporting me.
Exactly.
I feel that. Well, shit. I want you to talk your shit again.
Okay.
But I also. My slogan is new effort every day. It's me, new effort every day.
New effort every day.
So as you being you, what is your new effort every day?
I get up and try. I literally just get up and try. You gotta get up, you gotta get outside, you gotta get in the sunlight. You gotta try at the end of the day. Can't nobody do it but you. Can't nobody push you but you. Don't nobody want the same goal for you but you. So you have to get up and try.
I like that. That's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope. I'm gonna clip that. That's a code. It's like, bro, let's talk your shit. Go ahead, tell us where we can find you. Shows you got coming up, Instagram.
Okay.
Songs, all that. Talk your shit.
Yes. So again, my name is ThaGoddezz. You can find me on all my social media: ITZZZTHAGODDESS. I do have a show coming up this Friday that you're going to see some pictures from on the 27th. It's going to be Vibes and Pride show for my girl Maestro. It's going to be lit as hell. I actually have a surprise EP dropping in August. I am a lover girl, y'all, and I want to continue to express that, and I want to continue to push Black love to my community. So expect that on August 1st. I have a very special feature on that EP as well. He's dope as fuck. I have a video dropping soon with my little brother. It's a little off the lover note. It's more so on some ratchet shit. But you know, we like to turn up. It's summertime. It's hot outside, so we had to get lit for the one time. And then I do have some more photo shoots dropping pretty soon, guys. Like I said, I am trying to get on my modeling portion of my career, and it's gonna be lit. So y'all stay tuned. You can follow me. Hopefully he'll put my links up somewhere. So I'm like, hopefully. But yeah, you guys can follow me and I'll follow you back. And if you show love, I'll show love to you. I always listen to my audience, and that's why this EP is getting ready to drop. So
I don't know what link to put up if you don't shout it out.
I don't know. I guess you can just put my Instagram. That's where everything is.
Shout out your Instagram.
My Instagram is ITZZTHAGODDESS. You can follow me, or you can subscribe to my YouTube at Egypt, spelled like the country, ThaGoddezz. I just dropped a video called Later, so check that out. We're almost at 1.4K views.
What about your Spotify?
My Spotify is ThaGoddezz, ThaGoddezz. There's a picture of like a cartoon version of me. It's brown and tan, so check that out. Shout out to my girl Ivory for making that. She's fire as fuck. Good to her. Go to her for all your cover art. She's dope.
What about your Apple Music?
Apple Music again is just ThaGoddezz. Pandora. Yep. Everything is just ThaGoddezz. ThaGoddezz. Check out my song Oasis. Hopefully you can take a trip there while you listen to it. But yeah, that is me, guys, and I hope to see you guys later. And thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for being on here.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
This is a long time needed.
Yeah, for sure. Very way past due.
So
don't forget to check out Coffee First Podcast. Subscribe to my guy. Follow my guy, please, because he's dope. What he's doing for the community is awesome. We love him. Check out his music as well. He's fire.
The podcast for creators by creators. Coffee First Podcast.
And we are creators, y'all. So.
Put your hand